My name is Victor Thompson. I'm the director of the Laboratory of Archaeology here at the University of Georgia. The laboratory's mission is to preserve and curate archaeological collections and associated information from around the state. We allow access to researchers to come and study these collections, as well as use them to train students in the scientific discipline of archaeology. In doing this, we serve the state of Georgia. Before we move on, let's talk a little bit about what archaeology actually is. Archaeology is the study of the human past through material remains. Most of the time you think of artifacts as something that archaeologists look for, but we also look at animal bones or even soils and other types of sediments like shells. These kinds of things can tell us a whole host of things about what life was like in the ancient past. Here at the Laboratory of Archaeology, we think archaeology is important, particularly for three main reasons, but there are many more. One is that it helps us just in general learn about the past and about what life was like. Two, it also helps us learn about past environments and how people dealt with environmental change. And three, it helps us to connect current communities to those places on the landscape that their ancestors once lived. One of the places that we do this is on the Georgia coast, and we really love the archaeology of the Georgia coast.
Hi, I'm a master's student and I work at the lab as a research assistant. I work on oyster shells that were excavated from archaeological sites off the coast of Georgia and Florida. Oysters have a preferred environment that they thrive in, and when they have everything that they need, they can grow to be quite large. I look at how the oysters grow, and this tells me a little bit about the climate in the past. Now, climate doesn't only control how they grow, but also where they're located. This is a really important relationship to understand because oysters and oyster beds are such a crucial part to our marsh ecosystems.
I'm Lindsay Cochran with the University of Georgia's Laboratory of Archaeology. I'm a postdoctoral research associate, and I work on computerized models to estimate the impact of climate changes to archaeological sites on the coast of Georgia. This is important to know because once an archaeological site is destroyed, its context is otherwise inaccessible. So if we don't know which archaeological sites will be impacted, we don't know how to preserve them.
Here at the Laboratory of Archaeology, we have a number of different projects that are related to coastal archaeology. And they range from looking at the paleobiology of mollusks, such as clams and oysters and scallops, to understand past environments, to looking at how modern climate change and sea level rise is affecting site loss in the Georgia coastal area. Thanks for joining us and learning a little bit about what we do here at the Laboratory of Archaeology and our efforts to understand the past on the Georgia coast.